Alright guys, welcome back to another Warframe video. In the last video, well, as I'm recording this, I haven't edited it down yet. So it's either going to be one longer video or two-part of the 1999 Hex. That is what we did in the last one. It's either one or two videos, so I don't know exactly how to frame it. But either way, at the end of either part two or one long one, last thing we did was check out the vendors over in the Hovania Mall. And I saw that that's where we can get the parts for the new frame. Site 09, I think was the name of it. CYTE 09. And there is a bounty board over there. So obviously a bunch of new bounties. And that is something I wanted to go after in today's video. So to start those out, I'm going to play them solo, just to get a vibe of how they function. And of course, down the line, I may eventually swap to playing with a group. But first time playing something, you know, I haven't always done it, but I do prefer to just kind of jump in and test it out for myself. Played just a touch of Rhino during the 1999 Hex story mission. So I'm going to stick with Rhino for today. But that's where we're going to be headed. We're going to head over to Hovania Mall. All right, guys, I am on solo. That's where we're going to start. We're going to go hit up the bounty board, and we're going to start our first bounties. Rhino looks huge on that tiny bike. The bounty board is... It's here. Yeah. Alright, so here we can get the chassis. This is level 65 to 70. It says take out 10 enemies while on high ground. Okay. Oh. Looks like these are going to function maybe a little bit differently than the rest of the bounties. So we're going to have any of that ragtag group along with us, and I guess they're functioning as an NPC with us in the bounty. So that's interesting, and this is survival. So I guess we'll just run this until we get the chassis. And there's also other stuff that we need that could drop from here as well. So no problem. We're going to start with this from on high, Hell Scrub Tech Rot Survival Bounty. That's where we're starting, guys. Jumping right in.
Choking on tech rot spores, and they're spreading. Skuldra built hell scrubbers to purge the rot, but those idiot niños couldn't keep them clean. Rot just absorbed.
I'd rather go on foot, because then I can pick up...
Flame the first scrubber. You gotta nurse these scrubbers. Keep them clean. Too much spore buildup and you got cold white on your hands.
Okay, so we got to get to the scrubbers first and foremost, it seems.
Hey, you think I'm playing? Shoot that buildup off now!
Lady, I'm not there yet. Calm down.
You're done.
Does this count as high ground? I guess not.
working. Hell scrubbers are starting to emerge. Yeah, I gotta hand it to the little guy. He knows how to talk to the appliances.
What is this back here? It's another hell scrubber. All right, so I'm going to need to figure out where I can go to get 10 eliminations from high ground. I'm not sure what they consider high ground in here versus not high ground.
Deal with that scrubber buildup, stat!
Yeah, okay. Some on top. I got it. Some more on top. I got it.
He's gurgling. New health scrubber bubbling up.
Okay. That's fine, but I want to try to get to high ground so I can do the bounty condition. But I'm not sure what constitutes high ground in this mission or not. And how to get to it. I've really got no idea, guys. Obviously, I gotta keep paying attention to the scrubbers too. They're making it very hard to hit that. What if I just... It's that blue thing there that I can't seem to eliminate with any of my weapons.
Turns out it's not just hell scrubbers coming out of the rot. There's some stuff we might be interested in.
Does this
Like
count
this.
as high ground?
See? My ass is out here on the line too.
Well, I've gotten 5.
Situation critical!
Yeah, I know, but it literally won't let me clear that last bit off, so.
Get to do things the hard way.
So we get to fight one of the big nasty monsters if the thing blows up. Okay, I guess that's fine. So if I jump back up here again. We just need one more, guys. I'm at the same level as these guys, so that's obviously not going to count. I need one more down bottom somewhere. and I've got to go clear the other hell scrubbers. So let's just get to this first. I should be able to clear this one off. There's nothing impeding. We'll also hit the button while we're here. May as well. Okay. Yeah, what would be nice, though, is if one more would spawn down below me down here. Maybe if I just come down here, it'll force some downstairs. And then I could... There we go. Perfect.
Threshold.
Yep.
But you didn't come down here to do the minimum, did you?
Well, we would keep going. However, we need to see if we got that part. So we're going to head out. We can always do it again. At least I know what I need to do for that. So I guess it didn't function exactly quite like I thought that it would, in the sense that I didn't see Arthur in here with me and I was kind of giving him backup. It's not how I was thinking it was going to function, but it also doesn't matter.
Fix your damn shit.
Don't worry about it, lady. Okay. We got the comic. That's fine. Experimental arc relay dropped. We got some of the materials that we need. Oh, cool. Yeah, that. So, even more parkour velocity and sprint speed. Yeah, I was just looking at that comment there. So, yeah, what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to do a quick cut here. I'm going to run that a few times until I get the part to drop. Then we'll try another bounty and see what the next one's about. So, quick cut, and we'll be back. All right, guys. So, I had switched over to do a new one of the bounty types, and it rotated to the exact same type, just on a different one. So, I did get fortunate after a bit of playing. I got the chassis and I've got the systems. So the only thing that I lack now is the neuroptics, and I haven't done a capture yet. So we're going to jump in and check out what this one's about. And once I get that final part, we'll get that crafting in the background. But I do want to check out what the others are for the other folks in this bounty board. And I'm guessing that they rotate, you know, it's on a timer, so it's constantly going to be switching around. But for here and now, we're going to go after the final part, the neuroptics, and this is on a capture bounty. Skip the cinematic, no real need for that.
We shall starve the tech rot of vital nutrients by forcing it to create legocyte after legocyte.
I did swap to Dante
Fair
as
warning,
well.
each beast will be stronger than the last. If you're still game, follow Kalimos.
It made for a bit quicker farming.
Keep her safe while she sniffs out the tech rot's darling legocyte. Pharaoh glands. Leaking, saturated with hormones, and a sure sign a legocyte is nearby.
Yeah.
Kalimos wants a sniff. Kalimos is in pain. She cannot track the legocyte unprotected.
Doesn't look like I can put overguard on Kalimos. Which I guess that's fine. one of these up. Pick another one of these up. Another one. There you go. Another one. All right.
Kalimos found the Legasite.
That they did.
Harvest it.
Rather quickly, I think. So I'm playing this. I think this might actually be one that I've already done, though I don't remember if it was in recording or not. This feels awfully familiar. It's been a few days. Yep, that'll quickly take him down.
It's on the move. It mustn't escape or we'll never find it again. And this mission will be a failure. Now consume the beast. Done.
Yep.
Either flee to extraction now, or if you have it in you, ask Kalimos to find the next Legasite. Remember, the tech rot evolves quickly, and your next battle will be harder still.
Yeah, I don't know as though being able to roll over a repeat is actually beneficial on this or not. I'm thinking just getting in, getting out. Where is the exit? Oh, I have to do mercy finishers on an enemy. Okay, that's why it's not. There we go, there's two. Now we should be able to get out of here. Okay, yeah, so that's a little bit annoying. I'm not sure if taking the companion off would make that a little bit better, but I guess that's just something to note. That based on the ancillary bounty completion thing they want you to do, it could take quite a bit longer than is necessary. And we get the neuroptics on the first go. That's incredible. Okay. So we've got all of our parts. I'm going to back out. We're going to get Site 09 crafting. And then we'll head back in and we're going to check out some of these other bounties. Just see what they're about. I've only done the top row. It has rotated, of course. But let's see if we have all the crafting parts that we need as well. That's the other component of this. Site 09. I can craft the chassis. I can craft the neuroptics. I can craft the systems. That's perfect. Okay, so half a day we'll be able to get Site 09 crafting. That was actually reasonably quick. So, overall, not too bad. So, for my purposes, I am going to swap back to Rhino while I check out the row that I haven't done yet. Whoops. Grab Rhino when I have a Rhino Prime sitting right there. Not a massive difference between them, and frankly, the builds are basically identical, I think. But one has Archon Shards and one doesn't. So, oh, whoops. This will become second nature to me eventually. It's at the computer terminal. I also have some updates here. Sure. Guess we get a little bit of story via the form of a text. the blue guy. I think that's a fair enough. Yeah, so guessing game. All right.
Ordis is how angry. I may require maintenance after all.
Some of these options are a little ridiculous. That's kind of an insane volume of text in that quick amount of time. Okay, a couple more, and then we'll clear these out. Then we'll move on, guys. I mean, I think we've all done that at some point. Maybe not onto the PC. Oh, man. That seems a fair and legitimate question, considering the circumstances. Okay, one more. Greasy. Yeah, you know, either of those suck. Let's go with Zaramon. So I guess they want me to. Yeah, fair enough. Kind of makes me wonder if like the responses and the chats deviate just based on the selections that you make here. Okay. Leave it at that. Okay. So that catches all of those up. All right, let's head back in. Head back to the mall. Okay, we're back. We're just gonna go check the bounty board again. I'm sure there's a reason to do these after you get the Kate parts. Like there's probably, you know, some drops for various things, like a mood crystal. What is that? I haven't seen that. The Vesper blueprint. That's right. I wonder where you get the other Vesper parts. Good chunks of Indo for doing these. That's common drops as well. So this set of bounties here, if you're looking for Indo, is not a horrible place to do it. Though, frankly, I kind of like running arbitrations on survival for as long as you can muster, because you get a ton of Ayatin sculptures, and you know, anybody playing this game for a while probably has quite a lot of Ayatin stars. And that's pretty quick Indo as well. You know, I guess if you don't need anything from the Arbiters of Hexus, no real reason to do it, but I found a few different ways. Exterminate, we've definitely done Exterminate. The tank, we've definitely done the tank. So I guess there's no real reason for me to run through this, you know, other than there's stuff that you can get in the drops. So we'll probably come back to some of this down the line, like the Vesper 77 blueprint would be really cool to get. I believe it was a pistol of some kind. I feel like we used it at some point in the story, but that at least gives a decent shake on some bounties. Obviously, if I did all of them anyway, this video could get obnoxiously long, so we're going to leave it there for the time being. But either way, there is plenty to do here in 1999. Obviously, at the computer, I saw that, you know, in lieu of going to the bounty board, you could just say, hey, I want to do this specific mission at this specific place, which I haven't rotated through all of those yet either, obviously, so there's definitely plenty to do. But at any rate, I'm going to back out of here, head back to the ship. I'll head back in there and do a little grinding in the background myself. But that at least gives us kind of our first taste of the bounties, and we've got all the parts, so once those are done crafting, we can get the new frame crafting. So yeah, guys, aside from, you know, the first impression of the first story they throw you into, getting to dig a little deeper into 1999, I like it. It's a very cool set and setting. I really am rather fond of having some new enemy types to have added to the game. So there's a lot here to play around with, a lot to go after, and certainly plenty to do. So in the next video, I don't know if I'm immediately jumping right into the new 1999 content, or if I'm going to back up to go after some work on some other stuff I've got in the background. But either way, definitely fun. The bounties are fun enough. Plenty of new stuff that can drop from there. And also, it did look like it's not a bad place to try to go after for, you know, just relatively relaxed Indo farming if you were so inclined. So that's my take, guys. Definitely fun, and we will continue working our way through the 1999 content. But, you know, like I said months ago, just kind of one thing at a time. I still have a lot I'm working on in the game. We've got our Steel Path rotation. We've got, you know, giving first playthroughs on a boatload of frames. I've just got a ton of stuff to do. So avoiding the ease with which one can get overwhelmed, just pick one thing at a time and go for it. Regardless, guys, that is going to do it for today's video. As always, I do sincerely appreciate you checking in, and we will catch up on the next one.